How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my video. It's James from Malaysia, and today I'm gonna be doing my first Monday R&R, otherwise known as Monday Review and React. So I'm gonna start off with doing my Google Map review because I'm being constantly notified by them. So I think it's also helped in some way that for other travelers if they wanted to travel all around the world. So I guess I would like to share with you guys right now. So let's go. Alright, so we're going to go to Google Map. We're just going to straight away go to my contributions and then to the reviews. And that's where it tells me that I got 12,000 views, and I'm kind of amazed. So anyhow, where should we start? Maybe we should start from the bottom, the beginning I mean. So at the start, I started reviewing things starting in 2017. 2017. I started when reviewing a hotel here in Genting Highland. In case you didn't know where is that, that's like basically Las Vegas of Malaysia, a land full of casinos and probably the coldest place on Malaysia, I guess. So I gave very bad review to the hotel, partly because it's just me ranting about their bad services, but doesn't mean their service are bad. No, you guys could check it out again if you guys want to stay there for a few nights in Genting Highland, go ahead, but it's just based on my opinion, doesn't mean you really have to follow it. So what do we got next? Oh yeah, book access. It's a really good study location. It's located in Starling Mall in a place called Damansara Utama. It's a very underrated places, to be honest. That's like a very good coffee, really peaceful, really affordable coffee as well. So if you are a student like I am now, you're on a budget, tight budget to getting coffee, I would strongly recommend this place, Book Access in Starling Mall. There's a cafe called the Madeline. So before I move on, in my Google review so far, it actually just record where I've been to so far. So for my travel experiences, my journey so far, I've been to South Korea, Singapore, Vietnam, and even Australia. And from there, I actually made reviews on certain locations. Let's go. Alright, so back in South Korea, I went to a place called Jeju Island. It's a very tiny island located away from the Korean peninsula. Very touristy area, also very peaceful. If you wanted to go Korea without much of its city hassles and whatever, you can try here. Go ahead. So one of this review was Shogelium. It's one of those cozy motel where we got to stay. This was during its winter season in Jeju. It's like the Korean traditional old town villages where you can literally see how the people in Jeju, how they used to live. Oh, and one more special thing about Jeju is they are distinct for their black pig, or they serve the black pork literally. Well, obviously not the meat being black, but the pork, the pig itself having a black fur, black skin, and yeah, I think you should try it. Anyhow, moving on. Alright, I think that was it for me in South Korea. And next up, my next destination after South Korea is Vietnam. Wow, yeah, Vietnam. The place in terms of climate is quite similar to Malaysia, but at the same time, the people there, obviously they are way much different than Malaysians here. The traffic especially. Anyhow, and here we go, Secret House. Wow, 1,700 views. So it's one of those touristy restaurants. It's a place where they only serve noodles in the breakfast and some very unique juice. Oh yeah, so what I got here? Beef noodle, beef rattle, noodle with pork. Yeah, speaking of Vietnamese, they are a huge fan of beef. Vietnamese, they are the favorite of po noodle. Basically, they are noodle with their beef. I don't know, you guys can Google it. what picture did I got here? Yeah, this is like a strawberry milk drinks. Really nice. So next up, Put Long Coffee and Tea Express. Well, this is like their Vietnamese franchise known for their coffee, the Vietnamese coffee, and also their tea. Well, speaking of their coffee, it's very distinctive. You could just You could taste the difference between other type of coffee. Personally, I'm not a coffee lover, but for Vietnamese coffee, it's the exception. It's like it's so distinctive. You could just actually tell before you even drink it. Basically, that they are franchised, like I said, and it's actually really cheap in my opinion. Only 30,000 to 35,000 Viet Dong. Oh yes, so 35,000 Vietnamese dong is about 6 ringgit, or to US dollars only 150 for a coffee. They are Vietnamese coffee, so if you happen to go there, you should try this Put Long Express. It's really good. Anyhow, oh yes, right here is known as the Saigon Sky Deck. It's probably the tallest building in Vietnam, I guess. Really underrated. Oh yeah, by the way, the building low-key looks like the buildings that you saw in the movie Avengers. It's the Avenger building, literally, in New York. Yeah, that's how I remember that building. So there's that War Remnant Museum, very historical areas. It shows the history of the Vietnam War and how the people of Vietnam suffered and how the American actually took part in Vietnam. Now, I'm not gonna go too much into that. You should know Vietnam War. So yeah, I made a review about it. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's a lot. And you have to pay, obviously, to enter the museum, but it's not too much. It's only like $150, $175. It's worth it. Moving on. Oh yes, I'm just gonna move on straight away to my experience in Singapore. So there's a place called Bread Street Kitchen. In case you don't know where is that place, it's a restaurant opened by Gordon Ramsay himself. The British chef, obviously, known for ranting, intimidating his staff or whatever. Well, it's not that bad, you know, that. His foods were actually really good. So yeah, I got 1600 views, very solid review, I guess. It's somewhere near Marina Bay Sands, very high-end district, very nice place. If you happen to go to Singapore, you should try there. Do prepare to pay some high prices. Well, so that's it for me, guys. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for tuning in. Smash like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want more of this video. I'll be definitely be more videos coming up soon, and I'll do my best. I'm learning as I'm going. So yeah, I'll see you in the near future. Bye.